Louisiana Beer Reviews Founders Oatmeal Stout. Stout brewed with oatmeal. Makes sense. 5% alcohol, just like Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout. 30 bitterness units. So some bitterness, but not a whole lot. Okay. This showed up. I don't know when it showed up. I saw it a week ago. It might have been on the shelves for weeks. I saw it at Dornack's Food Center. I don't really go over there too much. A few times a year. So it was canned 3 months ago. All right. Now the Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout is brewed with cane sugar. I don't know if this contains cane sugar. They're saying roasted malt, notes of dark chocolate and brown sugar, but it doesn't say anything about flavoring added. Let's see. Close examination. I think the legal disclosure is stout brewed with oatmeal. And this was introduced in 2024 as part of that variety pack. And I guess that's all to say about it. There are reviews coming in now. There's not enough on Beer Advocate, Rate Beer, or Untapped to really make it worth talking about. It's just a minimal amount. The video reviews will start trickling in. I tried their blonde ale with coffee. Tasted okay. It just was a little bland. You know, it was fine, but it was a bit bland. So this has a beige head and a very dark brown appearance, nearly black, with the sun shining from that direction. Really, I should be positioned this way. I can see ruby red for sure. Ruby red coming through. No doubt about that. All right. So they don't have anything on their website about the ingredients. It's just saying it's a good stout. It smells like dark roasted malt, like they're saying coffee. Or no, they said chocolate, right? Chocolate and brown sugar. Maybe. I just smell dark roasted malt, sort of like brown bread crust. Smells nice. All right, kind of Guinness-ish. Let's go with the taste. Coffee. Brown bread crust for sure. There's bitterness here. There's no doubt about it. 2.5 out of 5 hop cones. The sweetness is lower than the bitterness. 2 out of 5 sugar cubes. The body's medium. It's okay, it's stout porter. I guess at 5% it would be a stout porter, but it has a lot of porter qualities, honestly, like the rather thin body, low medium body. Mostly dry finish. Would this compete against the Samuel Smith's Oatmeal Stout? I'm not sure about that. Now, one thing I noticed, the oatmeal is not making that big of an impact because it got the thin body. It's not adding a slimy or silky viscousness to the mouthfeel. But I guess the addition of oatmeal somehow helps it. I guess they know that it does. Is this a stout I would recommend? Yes, I would. It doesn't really stand apart from, say, like the Guinness Extra Stout, but that's at 5.6. I think in some parts of the world there are 5% Guinness stout beers, not in the U.S. We get the 4.1% draft stout, the nitro, usually in a can, but they do have the bottle version. We get the 5.6% extra stout, and it's no longer around. The New Orleans area has lost the distribution of it, but we used to get the foreign extra stout, even in this town, 7.5%, but that's gone now. I guess this would kind of compete with it. And the Samuel Smiths, more or less. That one is a classic, and it's very expensive these days for just even the small bottle, not the 500 milliliter. And then they have cans too sometimes. It's very mild. It's like they ought to call it the mild pack from these first two of the four. Yeah, maybe it doesn't really compete with the. Now it doesn't compete with the Samuel Smiths or Guinness Extras, but not the foreign for sure. It's nice, but they might have gone a little. They might have made too much of an emphasis on mildness. But it's good. I'll give it a B, 8.5 out of 10. It's good. The blonde ale with coffee was good. This oatmeal stout is good. There's the winter lager, excuse me, and some sort of porter. I'm hoping those are going to be better than just good, but I saw the pack, $16.99. Figured might as well try it. So, Laissez-les Bon Temps Relais, a good beer, and I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to Michigan and take a Founders Brewery tour.